To the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Our most gracious Heavenly Father, we just want to thank you for all the lovely rain and your providence. We just ask you to just kind of turn it off for a while, Lord, and let that fruit grow. Also, we thank you for the beautiful sunshine you blessed us with today. We just thank you for the warm temperature. We want to thank you most of all for your Son and the full plan of salvation you put together through Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior. We ask you please pour out that wisdom and knowledge and please allow the taxpayers' eyes and minds to also come to you. We ask that all in Jesus' precious name. Amen.
Next tax day, I enjoy using collar shirt. It's got a lot of smiles on it. Thanks for using it. We appreciate what you guys do. We appreciate the post. I appreciate what we use the tax dollars for. We saw something the other day about, the guy was taking one of the public officials to take credit for what they're doing, what's the taxpayers are doing. We're just here representing their best interests. So, we have a fairly straightforward agenda. We'll begin with the minutes of April 1st. 24. Have we reviewed that? All right, motion's been made, one second. Motion's been made and second, we approve the minutes, all in favor, say aye. Aye. Motion passes, thank you, Ned, for the good job. Unofficial teacher, Justin, do you have anything to say about the official teacher?
Pretty straightforward.
What is it?
It's very interesting. So I'm glad she's here. In my last work out on State Route 42, they're doing some structural overlay patching, and then they're also replacing some small structures. So we have some unofficial detours agreements in front of you. We're going to monitor them before they start the work. Comparatively, the bus construction condition, all of us make repairs.
And then do close and often close, pretty close as far as the condition.
Yeah.
That's it. Where do we let people know where that is? Is there an official detour mark?
So these unofficial detours are not signed. They're just the quickest track around the project that we expect local traffic to take. Since that's a net-out project, they can't really detour people on the local roads. So their detour is south of 39.
The road on 42, when you're on these roads.
Yeah, no. So they're going to use these roads, but they can't sign them. So,
Thank you.
yeah, thank you.
I appreciate you getting one squared away and let us know what it is. Thank you, sir. Next, yes, sir, go ahead. Oh, I see that. We'll acknowledge that we've not done what different from the acknowledge treasurer's report, and which is for, so moved as presented. All right, thank you. All in favor of recognizing the treasurer's report as presented? Say aye. Oh. I'm sorry, we got some problems. She is. All over me today.
The unofficial detour things.
We'll bring it back.
Okay.
Yes. We only have voted in the treasury report. Yes, I have a motion second. All in favor of the motion, say aye. Aye. Okay, next word.
Next.
The treasury report, we got something, we got to vote.
Yeah.
That's
You can
right.
actually approve and reject it.
All right, well.
And if you reject it, does that mean that one of the commissioners have to be out there flagging people all the time.
That's what Mark.
That would mean you have to fill the potholes
Yeah.
while you're done traffic.
I know, can't.
Well, we better recognize the unofficial detour. You have, Justin's had mentioned what it is, so we have a motion on that.
Mark Carter makes a motion that we accept the State Road 42 unofficial detour agreements as presented.
Motion made, we have a second.
Second.
And, any discussion? From the discussion? All in favor of the motion, say aye. Motion passes.
Just we'll put it back in the
These are only ones, so you'll be signing these.
Mm-hmm.
Which means if that goes bad, you're the one that we have to direct. Congratulations.
We have an ordinance, I think, renamed and changed in purpose.
I would. So, before my time, there was a fund established for the receipt of donations or community partnership for the establishment of drug task force. It came to our attention in the process of receipt of an initial $9,000 and some, I think, $9,300 and some dollars in the grant money, that the fund for the drug task force had not been properly established in terms of having an ordinance which requires you all to take some action. And so that oversight is what we're looking to correct. When the fund was established, it was originally set up for drug task force donations, and that's how it was named. But considering that funds can come from not only donations, but also grant money, and also asset forfeiture, there's drug laws and so forth. And at some point, I see you can have diversion funds or appropriations. We just thought it would be better to name it in a broader way as the drug task force fund. As of right now, I'm going to be petitioning the county council for pleasure request for recreation, anything like that. You're not being asked to do anything like that. All we're doing is taking money that's already been received, ratifying the fact that we have an existing fund, and that payments have been made out of that fund, and the receipt of money into the fund, and renewing it.
Sound like that?
It's a cleanup. It's one of those things that make the state board of accounts laugh. Oh, thanks for this.
Anytime we can make the cleanup for the state board meetings, we need to make sure that. We have any questions on that? Well, first of all, we have a motion.
Can you have this motion to approve the ordinance establishing the drug task force?
Mark Carter, second.
Do we have any further discussion?
And this is first reading, so it'll be adopted at the next meeting, right?
Unless you want to. Yeah. Let's do it again. All in favor of the motion, to be made and, the existing, whatever was going on, road task force, all in favor of that motion, say aye.
Well, yes, but I noticed for the first time in my
I spelled the name wrong.
no, numerous times you got INA. I haven't got this name.
Oh,
INA.
it could, it's a function of who's preparing.
And that's okay, I just, because I have not seen that, it drew my attention to that. Is that standard, or is that something about this ordinance that I don't understand?
It's not special, it's just a different form that we.
And I figured that Don being from the farm, he would be down and said, hey. But mine was like, aye.
All right, thank you, sir,
For the first reading.
for the first reading. Thank you. We've had, this motion passed, 3 ayes. make a mistake here. We've got an RFP and an RFQ on the Great Lake Trail Master Plan. You probably know more about this than I do.
Yeah, we're just actually, want to get this out there. Been thinking about doing it, I've had it in my head for years. I've got taken on that stuff, and I'm gonna do this work. We're just trying to make it official. No more, used to have to just do it in black grants and submit them, and not have an official trail plan, and everything on where to DNR parking, National Park Service. Them days are coming to an end, we really need to have a trail plan. So, we're just, want to go out and do that and be for the next section, coming south section to the area. And then,
South of the river.
south.
Thank you. Do we have any questions on that RFP? Or RFP?
Just for the plan, it's not. the-
No, it's just the plan.
Just for the plan.
I would, but hopefully we use to fund that. And this is already, we already have plans to fund it.
Our plan.
Okay. Thought that might be good.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I thought might be good. Okay. But it's not specified in this, how we want to do it, we can. All right, gotcha. I gotcha. Yeah, motion, maybe make the motion, and,
Second.
yeah, the motion made and seconded. Any questions on this motion before we vote? All in favor of the motion, say aye. Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion passes 3-0.
Mr. Chairman.
Yes, sir.
In parallel to this, we should realize that there's a river parallel to this that starts way up in Madison County, comes down through Hamilton, through Marion. Right now, terminates in southwest Wake Park, it's about South Fork Road, Man Road, to get oriented. And it goes down through Logan County now, so we're participating in that, but we'll continue. And I've sent it to you guys, I'll keep you posted on what the meetings are, and, I know there's a tour in the South Bend, a tour in the Fort Wayne, to show what's going on in each of those, but I'll just know what they are, but yeah. It's what we're all have the intentions of doing, just like the trail is that Kenny's working on right now. The river is part of our heritage too.
I read an article about the owners on the north, basically the north side of the Indiana state, that a ton of money into the water, into the waterway, and so I'm hoping that some of the improvements continue to flow downstream.
Yeah, they'll see opportunities as we do the levees. Lots of trails there.
And just so you know, there, in 2004, we started meeting with them. That was only Hamilton County, Marion County, Johnson County, Oregon. And we did it up to about 2013. We've actually been in 40 meetings at the Central Atlantic Post Office. That was nice enough for us to be in parent. Again, it just, it's always been planning to come down the west side of the river, but we're wanting to go out both ways from Waywood, west and the east side. We got straight after connecting Morgan, Johnson, up to Greenwood, down to Franklin. We've also got from Harold Vision at the airport, starting at Plainfield, coming down to Mooresville, connecting Landers down over to the Waywood movement that way as well. So we've got 37 miles of trails. It's just in Morgan County for connectivity plan. But it's all just my dream and nothing official. That's why we need to start making official trail plans and stuff so it's easier to get funded that way.
They have a grant that's handling the organization, and move forward. So it always takes a little money to go through.
There's a lot of funding opportunities out there. There's a ton of funding opportunities out there.
Okay, I have to say, I've been in county government here for like 14, 15, 16 years. I lost track. But what the Lord wants thing is that when you dream, you do it. It's, I can remember that first Happy show. Are you crazy? No. I was working, we had some credits, and I appreciate that. All the work that you are doing personally, and that we're accomplishing with other people collaborating. So,
Good team effort.
it is a good team effort. Thank you. Next, we have a resolution on public purchasing. It's coming from TAC, I think. Is there, Ann, what's your name?
So town drafted this, I reviewed it, this is in general, it's an update with amendments to purchasing policies for the county. It adds the county engineer as an additional purchasing agent. It sets forth specifics in terms of what approval requirements are required when purchases certain items can be made in order to facilitate getting business done and not waiting 2 weeks to get back to this commissioner group for approval.
Any questions on that ordinance change? Or ordinance, I guess we can really smooth things out again. We have a motion on that.
Yeah, you know, much motion to approve an ordinance for the Board of Commissioners of Morgan County, amending the Morgan County Code 30.04 to further define the role of the purchasing agent and establishment of purchasing policy for the county. Ordinance number 2024-6.
Thank you. We have a second on that motion. I'll go ahead and second. We will give a chance to move forward.
Well, it's first reading. First reading, and it's an ordinance.
Yeah, as long as I just caught something that I'll record for you.
If it has to do with yays and nays.
Yeah, no, I understand it is, I just,
One position, Commissioner.
I just always believe in checks and balances, and this uses the checks and balances to a substantial amount. And then number 6 is designated persons, and I will vote yea on the first reading, but before I do the second reading, we have some obligations. And based upon 2 or 3 particular situations that we found ourselves in, because by allowing a purchasing agent to grow, we got out of that, so I'm trying to I don't have a problem with this, but there's got to be some type of checks and balances, and you don't want people spending 30 contracts at 50,000 and then quitting. So that's my checks and balances. How are you two protected for me? That's the only thing I'm trying to figure out in this.
But that would be the question, what's the threshold of that which you have to go to public bid?
Well, if it gives a 10 and a 50, and then
Actually, just remove the stick line, I mean, that's, I
Make
think,
them-
comfortable with that, we can do that during the second reading.
if we remove or fine tune this legal counsel, if we remove something in the second reading, does that become
First
the
reading.
first reading again?
I don't think so. Especially with discussion on that, that's why we do the first and second.
It's not that I'm not a trusting person, we've been burned, and other government entities have been burned, and therefore,
I'm gonna have that problem just when it sits all together, so. That will take care of that.
we've gone through natural disasters where, as a councilman, I make phone calls to commissioners and other council, which probably would get Keith fired up on open door laws, but when you have a tornado or a flood,
Okay,
then
so.
there were certain things we have to get immediately. We did not have time to have a formal meeting.
That's understandable.
Right, and I always said if people have a problem with it, then I would face the consequences and the recourses. But when you have a 500-year flood, or when you have a tornado, I don't have a problem with getting extra chainsaws, getting extra fuel, getting extra things to, that is our purpose as a government, so.
We elected you, we've got a certain amount of trust that you're going to do what's right.
But every time property taxes go out, that trust seems to be questioned.
Well, like I said, we have to have a certain amount of trust.
I agree, Keith. I mean, and the only thing I can think of
And we can always live.
yeah, that question that we should know where I live. It's not that hard to find. Got 3 jobs and none of them are further than a mile away from the pinpoint in the radius, so, on the first reading, I'll say yay, yay, if I'm Canadian. But I think we ought to, I need to figure out what that means. Does it mean that the engineer can appoint anybody? I don't like that at all.
Like in my office, I have an employee.
You have a first deputy that,
Supply, she orders supplies and things in the office.
but you are the first deputy, should ultimately oversee that.
Well, I think we can go ahead on the first reading and
I do oversee her, but I don't ever come in to order anything.
If she ordered $50,000 worth of staples, I would hope that you would catch that before we paid the bill.
Right, and that's my only point.
No, big ticket items, she comes.
Right.
I know where we're going.
Yes, sir. Okay,
I got you.
okay, thank you.
Thank you. So we'll approve it on the first reading and then discuss it as a second. Right.
Offer a vote on the first reading.
That's what the
Yes, sir.
motion's gonna do.
Yes, sir.
All in favor of that motion, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes on the first reading. For that particular ordinance. Is that the ordinance or was that a resolution?
That was an ordinance, these are backwards, so
Yes.
that was an ordinance on public purchasing, and then we have what's designated in the agenda as a, ordinance on investment of public funds, which is actually a resolution.
Yes.
So now we're dealing with the investment of public funds, is that correct?
Yes. And on this one, this is just I apologize, there is a scrivener's error in the version in your packet, I believe, but we have a version that, Deb, you have the version for the signature 1 year, not the 2 year, okay. So this is something that just needs to be reviewed on an annual basis. This is for the investment of public funds into certificates of deposit. There's a statutory process that in itself is followed, but in order to continue to invest funds pursuant to that statute, we just have to have a resolution allowing it every year.
Got you.
And the last one was in 2023, so we are updating for 2024.
And this is
It is the annual.
annual, it is a resolution.
This is
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Sorry.
White, good?
This is very similar, and the, I would go on the verbiage for approving and so I make a motion that we adopt the resolution authorizing the investment of public funds pursuant to IC code 5-13-9-5.
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded. Any further discussion? All in favor of the motion say aye. Motion passes 3-0. Okay, Going down to the business of the executive session, correct?
Yes.
That dealt with some old, there's another, seemed like we're kind of cleaning the house tonight, but, we are gonna tidy up the closet. In this case, there was a particular act of the pre-planning days that needs to be corrected. Kenny, do you have any remarks or questions or?
I'm just ready to take action on that, make a motion, voiding the action taken back in 1997 on the easement regarding toward Williams Cemetery, access, and just move forward with the procedure.
Any questions? I'll second that motion. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed, same sign. I think we're going to do business unless I made another error, correct? That's some old business. First one is a lease from 911 dispatch equipment.
This one has to be tabled tonight. We made provisions that meet statute, those were called into question by the company that was negotiating the lease. They didn't like some, language like non-appropriation language, they said, wait, you decide that's the case? No, that's not. So the statute is what it is, but there was a miscommunication between Josh and the folks that were doing that, and it done to their lawyer. By the time he got to me, it was 3 o'clock this afternoon. He said, well, but this highlight language is an issue, and I said, no, we tried to explain that's not an issue. Yep, so that is not an issue. We're just gonna, I believe it'll be in front of you and it'll be approving it next week, or next week.
It's me, May 6th. Have a motion to table.
King makes a motion for the table lease for the 911 dispatch equipment.
All right. And you have a second?
I have a second.
And I will ask for the, all in favor, say aye. Aye. Motion passes 3-0 to table that, so. We have now in front of us a MOU from the health department template. And this is your night.
I know, I guess nobody else wanted to talk about things tonight. So this is we introduced this at the last meeting, and there have been some changes. Some of the changes are kind of wordsmithing. Tricia took it very seriously in her review, and she's pointed out what we call the contracting party, the facility. She said that we partner with organizations, individuals, sometimes it's not facilities. After a lot of thinking, I came up with the term collaborator. It was probably the best thing that I did last week. But, so we changed that and some wordsmithing here and there. One of the things that we did include, if you look, she wanted more information. We don't have the exhibit A in the packet, do we? Okay, I'm not seeing it in my packet, but, the exhibit A will set forth, I just don't have it in PDF packet. So, the exhibit A sets forth more, availability for details. These are the specific services to be provided. This is what we promised to do. This is what the collaborator promises to do. One of the things to talk about here is that we did go ahead and put non-appropriation language in there in the event there are any financial terms, and that's kind of with an eye towards looking forward. It kind of in conjunction with what you guys looked at today in terms of the purchasing ordinance and policies and so forth. We might want to think about going ahead and approving this LOU that's in your packet tonight for use as long as there's no money being exchanged.
That's what it says in it, yeah.
So,
Yeah, exhibit A would deal with that.
well, and I think right now, the Board of Health wouldn't have the authority to enter an agreement not signed by you, like a contract not signed by you. So we would have to do a version of this for any money, or we would have to have a separate resolution or ordinance to authorize the Board of Health to enter contracts under a certain money threshold. But as of right now, I think we'd just be looking for a motion for you all to approve the health department template memorandum of understanding as is for any situations where there's no cash outlay for the county.
It's something that you and the health department director should have been working on, correct?
This has been a group think by Tricia and Josh and me.
Good.
So it's had a lot of brain power thrown at it.
Well, I certainly appreciate the brain power and the correctness of operation that you're feeling. And, I feel very comfortable about it. We have any motion on this memorandum of understanding with the health department?
Kenny, how much motion they approve the MOU for the health department template as presented?
We have a second.
Second.
Motion's been made, second. We have a memorandum of understanding with the Warren County Health Department. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Passes 3-0.
Just to be clear, we're not hearing from you on the establishment of a public art advisory board for the Warren County Judicial Center. I would note that that again is an ordinance for first reading tonight, not a resolution on that one. And I have to tell you that Deb is extremely patient with me, and she very often suffers from the fact that Josh tells her one thing and I tell her another thing, and then she's and then I don't have a chance to weigh in before having kids out because I'm always online. So it's a group mess up that has nothing to do with that. But this is an ordinance, and Don, I can talk about what's set forth in the terms of the ordinance, but I think this is your baby.
Probably
Okay.
explain a few things about it. Actually, what we're doing here is with a new building, there's opportunities for two areas of art. One is a mural that's going to be a 21 by 8 at the end of the Memorial Hall. And what this does is create a advisory board that will pursue both the design and I guess you say the team of the ordinance that will, or the mural that will be rather permanent, like the one in the post office. And we don't want to do that with just anybody. We kind of put the team together to do that. The other part of the art work will be, the advisory board will be to do with, we'd like to make a talk with the contractor and the architect. And Morgan Hall is going to be a very beautiful place. And what we would like to do is, and not just Morgan Hall, but the whole judicial center, judicial campus building, is an opportunity to have something that you don't see gracing the walls in this room. That is some of the local work of both the artists and maybe some of the schools. So we're going to have an advisory committee put together to direct that and to establish policy. And that's what this ordinance does, is establishes the advisory board. And it will be consisting of 5 appointments from the council, the commissioners, and 2 from the council. Is that correct?
That's my understanding, fire
They'll be taking a look at what some of the artists and so forth in the county have in mind for what they like to see how we beautify the new facility. Questions? Anything you want to submit?
I was hoping you'd ask, if you guys ever noticed something about my second pot of coffee. And I've been told my wife was a kindergarten teacher for over a decade, and now she teaches 6th grade. But she said I didn't really need this. I think
That's about as artistic as I get.
But it won't be the move, but it'll be something that's our county. And, actually, I'm looking forward, I'm going to be judging the Tri-County Art Show, one of the judges at the Tri-County Art Show on this coming Friday. And, it's amazing.
I'm fortunate to know the yield, and I've seen some of your little Christmas cards and stuff, so I will yield to you on the,
Well, there's a lot, there's a lot of artists that surpasses my amateur ability. There's only one word for that. I'm not making that.
I
Anyway,
mean, ultimately, the responsibility of making decisions falls with the commissioners. We very specifically put that all this advisory board will do is explore options and provide a suggestion to you about what you should.
it's a procedure to make sure that somebody isn't just hogging the show. So we're going to be able to present things to a group of citizens that will affect the beautification of the building that we're using our taxpayers' dollars for. I might say something, just add, and I know you got to get home because it's busy, but, you know, I have a sister-in-law who was the principal in the state of Washington. In any new construction in a school, a certain amount of money is automatically, and we should say, dedicated towards art for the building, and these sculptures, and I think that's a decent law. But that not being in our situation, we want to make sure we do it correctly and have something for our grandchildren. So that's the purpose of the advisory board for the judicial center.
Chairman, would that include the park area, statuary, lunchroom?
Absolutely. Yeah, it was the judicial campus, I would say, not only the judicial building, but the campus is involved. There is one spot out there that I'm looking for, not so much art, but looking for a rock, really. We've got a place out there where there's supposed to be something, they keep saying it's a monument, and I said, well, I'd like to do a water feature that's a mountain where people can wade. But I've seen some that are just beautiful nature, so.
What about marbles? Because some people think that if you're in the office, you lost your marbles. Marble collection out there.
Well, it is you, actually.
There you go. Are you looking for a motion, sir? I'll make a motion that we adopt the ordinance to establish the public park advisory board for the Morgan County Judicial Center.
Thank you. Do we have a second?
I'll say.
Thank you, Katie. All in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
And the motion passes 3-0, and thank you, Ian, for the welcome to the rest.
Yeah, along with legal counsel, would be the agricultural music portion.
I think we can.
There we go. And that was the first reading, yes. We're going to do a lot of second readings next week, early next week.
We have, next in our, this is the tort claim, concerns, hang on a second. Concerns some issues at the jail. Do we have a recommendation on that court claim? Tort claim is, we know that turn over to the insurance. But they can handle it.
Our tort claims brought up against the county doesn't mean that either public record, is that correct?
I believe so, yes.
It would behoove many who want to know where some of our money goes to read a tort claim such as this. I understand that the founding fathers had a reason for separation of church and state. I do not want to. When you get into religion, you get into very emotional subjects, but with emotion comes money. And I noticed the other night when they were launching 300 missiles, that it gets real, and it can't hit right here in our own backyard. And here's one that, based upon a religion, has brought a claim against the county that will cost all of us. So it's interesting when people critique where the funds go. You should read things of this nature to know where your tax dollars are going to defend we, the people. And I will make the motion that we send this on to our insurance carrier.
Second.
All in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes 3-0. Thank you, sir. Yeah, there's things you don't press in the local. Yes. HR person 3. What can we help you with?
We have a longtime county employee that his spouse is experiencing a pretty tough illness, and they have 2 children that are still in school, and so people in his department are requesting that if they can donate time to this individual. So I'm coming before you to ask if you guys would give your blessing on that.
I do not have a problem with it.
In this situation. So I think the answer is that we have a motion. We need motions.
In the past, that's what we've done.
I'll ask for a motion, but I don't want it to be specifically naming the person, if that's okay. Or do we?
I would appreciate that.
Pardon?
I would appreciate that.
I'm sorry.
You need
Yes.
specific, otherwise it
Well-
becomes a blanket.
Could you do it as the request has been brought before you on April the 15th?
Yeah,
And make
that's what I
that
would prefer to do, so.
That's what I would prefer.
Can you just say the department for a specific member of such and such department?
The probation department, can we, want to say that or not?
You
No, you don't want to say. You don't want to say what you're getting me for Christmas either.
No, I just want to mention names, right? The department's wrong. To me, you need to understand who's being affected and who's being set up, I guess you'd say. So, I think the motion would be to accept the request as presented.
Kenny, I make a motion, we approve the request as presented by a particular department, so
Second.
All in favor of that motion, say aye.
Aye.
Thank you. I don't have any further business that I can see, but I can mess off here.
you're on a roll.
Didn't have, I like that. I'm excited. We have further business before the board. Then we will take for the good of the county. We'll close it after that. I would say we have some high water and appreciate the highway department's responses, not just in the water and ocean bridges and sightings and things because they do. Everything open now. Everything's still closed.
What is the penalty if you cut our lot, the county's lot, or go around it? What is the penalty?
There should be a still penalty.
There should be when you have to, and then you call 911 and you utilize those resources and you miss it.
We've had records going on, Greg, and we had to pull it out from the shop. I went around and stuff them up. If they can get a still penalty, they might want to do that.
We kind of, yeah, something. It's like I told somebody the other day, I'm back on the ferry.
I feel I can get through it, so I cut the lock, and then the gate swings open, and the bridge goes through at night, not knowing that it's 3 feet deep, and she don't have locks.
Well, there's a lot of people don't understand that 2 inches of water, 50 yards long, I can't open that road up because somebody's gonna come there and hike, it doesn't know that road, not going. Then I'm grateful for that, and this. So, Harry's having a time understanding that there's 3 spots over the road right now, it's only about 3 to 4 inches deep all day long. It happens tonight, and everybody.
Exactly. I think just the fact that the story of property is a plan that would be definitely something that we should. Maybe it might be this misdemeanor, but maybe, you know, they
Blue above
especially one is named, I know that has to be,
Was there anybody out there this morning, and then they called about midnight?
Yeah.
They didn't know.
They just went around the gate and got stuck there in the wall. Sit in the jail, do that, went down to the, got stuck down there.
We had marked a lot to do, long term.
And there's a direct cost to that. So we have 2 taxpayers.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
Big problem.
Pardon?
You should come up with the ordinance, that they have to do.
If not, these are, you're gonna get it up.
There's no problem. There's cameras up, people go outside, cameras watching the guy do that, I'm watching them right now, people go out there. But it's, we have cameras there for a reason, just to find out who's got on the box and doing that.
well, we have to do it and we'll produce.
If you have 5 little blocks.
I know you got plenty to do.
They get turned in.
And yes, we did. Any other business, before the board? Well, welcome you on and have at least a couple of weeks, and the next meeting will be May the 6th. And, we actually want to finish probably the one that the commissioners did. And there's going to be a private, all the people, and entertain a motion.
So move to adjourn.
Motion, second, all in favor, say aye.
You want to have the mark for the new judicial center? You need a statue up there. Our #1 claim to fame.